Hello there, students. I hope that you are in high spirits. So today we are going to see Unit 4. Unit 4, it's about food and drink. But before we start this unit, let's revise the previous lesson about introducing your friend. So last time we talked about three friends. One introduces the others. So for example, we talked about Najat, Muhammad and Adam. So Najat says, Muhammad, this is Adam. Adam, this is Muhammad. So Muhammad is going to say, hello Adam, nice to meet you. Adam is going to say, hello Muhammad, pleased to meet you. So that's the review of the last time. And of course you can use your own names to revise this dialogue. So the first lesson in Unit 4, it's about communication. And when we talk about communication, we talk about dialogues. So what can you see in this page? So we can see 3 dialogues and 3 pictures. So let's talk about picture 1. What do we have in the picture? So in the picture we have 2 friends. Can you tell me their names? So we have Yusuf and Jim. So where are they? They are in Yusuf's house and they are exactly in the living room. Number 2, so dialogue 2 and picture number 2. So we have Yusuf and Nora. So Yusuf and Nora are brother and sister. Yeah. So we can say, so to revise the last lesson about family members, so we can say that Nora is Yusuf's sister and Yusuf is Nora's brother. Right, good. Now, what is Nora here in the picture? Nora is in the kitchen. So for what? To prepare tea for Jim. The last one, number 3. So as you can see in the picture, you have Yusuf and Jim, the friends. And also, look on the table. What do we have on the table? So we have Moroccan tea. Yes, good. So they are in the living room and they have Moroccan tea. So now I'm going to read for you the dialogues so that you can move to the first exercise about true or false. So dialogue 1. Would you like some tea, Jim? Yes, please. What about some cookies? No, thanks, but I wouldn't say no to some cakes. I think there are some in the kitchen. Number 2. Nora, is there any tea for Jim? Yes, there is some good tea and nice cakes today. That's great. This is exactly what Jim likes. Is tea ready? Not yet. 3. Do you like Moroccan tea? Oh yes, and I like Moroccan cakes too. They're delicious. Does your mother make them? No, she gets them from a cake shop nearby. So now we are going to move to the exercise that is number 1 about true or false. Take your copybook and let's answer them. So I'm going to explain for you that. The example which is given to you is Jim likes cookies. So in the texts or in the dialogues, it's false. He likes cakes. Now, number 1. There isn't any tea in the kitchen. Number 2. There are some cakes in Yusuf's house. Jim likes Moroccan tea. 4. Moroccan cakes aren't delicious. Yusuf's mother makes cakes. Makes, that is, prepares. Now, you have 3 minutes to answer the exercise in your copybooks. Now, let's correct exercise 1. So, true means correct, false means incorrect. And of course, this is the example which is given to you. So, number 1. There isn't any tea in the kitchen. So, it's false. There is some tea in the kitchen. Now, we change any with some. And the negative form with the affirmative form. There is some tea in the kitchen. Number 2. There are some cakes in Yusuf's house. Now it's true. So nothing to write in the sentence. That's true. 3. Jim likes Moroccan tea. This is true also. 4. Moroccan cakes aren't delicious. So here you have the negative form, aren't. But in the text, it's the opposite. So that's false. So Moroccan cakes are. We change the negative into the affirmative. Delicious means tasty. Something when you eat it or you taste it, it's good. 5. Yusuf's mother makes cakes. So that's in the last dialogue, number 3. It's false. Yusuf's mother doesn't make cakes. So here, from the affirmative form, makes, we change it into the negative, doesn't make. Or another possibility, so we can say Yusuf's mother gets cakes from a cake shop nearby. Now make sure that you don't have some spelling mistakes. So then we can move to the next exercise. So exercise 2, it's about would you like some? And when you say this expression, it's offering. So like when your friends visit you at home, so you present them something to eat or to drink, and you say, would you like some? So here you have two answers. Either they accept or they refuse. When they accept, they say, yes, please. But when they refuse, they say, no, thanks. So look at this picture. You have 3 friends. One of them says, would you like some lemonade? One answers, yes, please. That is, she accepts. And the other says, no, thanks. So in your exercise copybook, you have to take and write this exercise or write a dialogue between 2 friends using these food and drinks. So you have orange juice, cake, cookies, coffee, and milk. So before you answer, I'm going to show you my example. So in offering, we have 2 expressions. Would you like some? Or what about some? So as I told you before, we have offering, then accepting or refusing. So this is my example, my dialogue. So listen and repeat, then ask and answer a partner. That is, you are going to write like this dialogue using 2 different names. Maybe your name and your friend or one of your family member. So here you have Janet and Peter. So would you like some coffee? No, thank you. So here you have, either you can say thank you or thanks. What about some orange juice? Yes, please. Now the same dialogue, but you can change orange juice and coffee with other food and drinks. And of course you can change also here no thank you by yes please, and here no thanks or thank you. So let's have 2 minutes. Exercise 3. Here you have 2 kind of questions, one in singular and plural, because we are going to use them in this dialogue. Is there an or are there any? But before we start doing this exercise, look here. What do we have here? So here we have a table, and on the table we have fruits. We have fruits. And fruits, some are singular and some are plural. Singular, like an avocado, a peach, an apricot, and a pear. Plural, apples, grapes, bananas. Now let's read this dialogue between Yusuf and Nadia. Is there a pear on the table? So if we can look here on the table? Do we have a pair? So yes. Yes, there is. The other question, which is in the plural, are there any? Look at this expression, any. We use this in the plural. Any oranges? So here we have oranges. Do we have oranges? So no. No, there aren't. Are in the negative form. Now, I'm going to show you my example. Dialogue in singular and dialogue in the plural. Using fruits. And to say no, I used some vegetables because we don't have vegetables on the table. So this is my example in singular form. Alex and Laura. Is there an apricot on the table? As you can see in your book. Yes, there is. Another question, is there a potato on the table? So potato is a vegetable. So of course, Laura, no, there isn't. So this is an example in the singular form, because you have here is and the articles a and n. Here you have a vowel n, consonant a. Plural, Nancy and John, are there any? So this is very important. In the plural we use any. Are there any grapes on the table? Yes, there are. Yes, there are. Are there any carrots on the table? No, there aren't. Now the same in your copybooks. You have to take your pen and write two dialogues. One in the singular form and the other in the plural form. So let's have 3 minutes. Then you are going to correct. So thank you very much for your attention. And we are going to move to the next lesson, which is about grammar.